Finally got somewhere to live. I'm looking at 2 flats on Wednesday. One at 11:30 and the other one I think 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. I'm going to be in charge of taking the girls myself. Be able to do what the hell I like, won't I? This controlling atmosphere of this hospital. I'll just say it like it is. They denied me hormones for 19 months. That's longer than I've been on them. I bought a few keyboard apps. When I got the money, I'll buy a decent one. One that you can play along to iTunes with. I was in the live music shop once, many years ago, and I bought a guitar, and I wanted to know, obviously being a bright kid, I wanted to know the best way of going about learning how to use it. And what he said was so simplified. All he says is, yeah, just like play along to the tune of like EastEnders or something. Except I don't watch EastEnders because I don't like it. But so just listen to iTunes. Get the I don't know what you call them. MIDI. It's a polysynth. Polysynth MIDI or something. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I've got it written down here somewhere. It's not polysynth. It's not on there. That's only part of the name. Torch. I suppose that would shake up the ingredients inside the battery. It's definitely on its way out though. I'm getting the other one. That's not too bad. So, I'm free. I'm so psyched. They're dodgy areas though. I don't know if you heard me pronounce that. Dodgy areas. One's, well, they both are. They're both dodgy areas. I wanted to live on the edge of the city. Anywhere around the city, on the edge. Because I like it that way. I don't just want to live there, I like being there. I used to cycle up there. You know, I walk it. It takes me 5 hours there and back. So beautiful in the summer. Just to get on your bike, cycle out into the country. You don't know where you're going. Don't worry about finding your way back. I found like a ploughed field and just sat down on the grass next to it. I was just looking at all this mud thinking, our nutrition, our food, our energy comes from that mud. It's just mud. Do you know what I mean? Mud is worthless. You can't put a price on mud. But you grow your food on it, it becomes very valuable. Just chunks of mud. I was saying to myself that it is not insane ramblings. How? It's just a memory. The electrons were against the Brahma Jyoti. I'd actually like to find out what the Brahma Jyoti actually is. I think we all shed our bodies and share each other in love. Sort of mentally or something. Yeah. Combine harvester broke. Packed in. That was funny. There was 2 school kids down there. Don't know what they were doing there. I don't know what I was doing there. Probably doing the same thing as me. Just taking a little stroll out into the country. This town ain't the best town to live in. It's a bit violent, a bit intimidating, and the unemployment's through the roof. But it has the most beautiful surrounding countryside ever. Seriously. The police sold my bike. My mum said to me, what do you want me to do with your letters? And I said, burn them. I'm not going to go into slander. You can guess what actually happened. Yeah, I lost my bike. It's a really nice one. It was a giant hybrid. My back hurts. I gave up smoking today. Oh dear. I've been using this. Open it up like that. It's just spray nozzle. I'm not going to have some. I'm not due some until 5 minutes to 5 minutes time, so there. I had one left over from last time because sometimes you buy them in pairs and it's cheaper. Gosh, they're a rip-off, aren't they? They figure, well, people spend a fortune on cigarettes, so I'll spend a fortune on this. Your markups are obscene. Perry Mason. I've got to go to this place. Let's cover up the sea. We reuse. Oh no, it's right there, look. Never mind. Ow. That's what we call in England, we call them white goods. Washing machines, fridges, cookers, that sort of thing. I want a community care grant of £1,000. I want disability living allowance, which is extra money. It blows my mind. I get a lot of money for being here, and it just disappears. Somehow I spend it. How the hell do I spend it? I used to live on something like 60 quid a week. I think all I bought was food. Didn't buy clothes. There's just so much stuff that I want. I bought a, you know, I was into camping with this wind-up torch and stuff. I don't know. I'm an experienced camper. I used to go every week, well, not every weekend, when I was a teenager. And we'd just we wouldn't take a tent. What we'd do is I'd take a poncho and an umbrella. You stick the umbrella in the ground because the handles come off, and you peg the poncho round it, and that's what you sleep under. Just a little rucksack, just like a not far off my Royal Marines Commando rucksack. But definitely bigger. Yeah. Cups of tea. Bring water. I used to always bring 2 litres of water. And milk and sugar and coffee and, well, milk and sugar and tea. Me and me mates, I used to bring this massive machete. So if anyone attacks us, we used to chop branches off the trees and put them on the fire. Them was the days. How far have I gone? Oh dear, I've gone over. I'll give it till 20 minutes. I was really happy when I was young. It's a good sign of sanity. And I regained that happiness just before I was taken into custody. Basically, I was fixed. Nothing wrong with me. If you feel happy, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm just remembering something Lacey said to me. She met this woman with Alzheimer's in a care home, and she said, I'd love to have Alzheimer's, because she was always like, oh, who are you? How are you doing? You know, all the time. Personally, yeah. So, I was happy. I was cured. The estrogen is what cured me of psychosis, believe it or not. Dr. Lorimer says that it's a novel therapy for it. Only took 9 months. 9 months of HRT and I was better. I'd been ill for 15 years from smoking cannabis when I was a teenager. I gave it up when I was 21. I'm going to take Proginova and just changed my antipsychotic, because I've been on lots of different ones and I was better. But don't get me wrong, I'm going to carry on taking this medication until it's quite clear that I don't need it anymore. Oh no, I can't believe I've not told this story. I've got about a minute to tell it. Right out in the country where there ain't no street lights and it is completely black, I rode on my bicycle along the road with aviators on. I could not see a thing. Complete black in my whole field of vision. And I knew the road was underneath me. I knew I was in the right lane. I knew where I was going. I just knew where I was going. And this car comes the other way, yeah? Didn't even bib, didn't even bat an eyelid. Isn't that weird? Those are exactly the sort of weird things I've done in my life. Right, I'm stopping this because I think 20 minutes and they'll not let me do it.